What am I trying to say? I don't really know. The only problem with having my thing so tall suddenly is that it moves when I touch it, when I move myself. Hello team, my name is Monique, welcome back to the Cauldron, and it is Monday, and it is obviously then time for yet another week of Monique talks at her phone. You didn't know, this is Bookwitch Reviews, my channel, and it is Monday, which means that it is time to start this new reading vlog. Am I proud of myself for actually starting it on the Monday? Yes, I absolutely am. Are we also in the very last week of April, and do I need to pull myself together and do some further videoing? Yes, and also some reading and possibly some writing, but you know, we're just gonna do our best. So, for a reading update, which is basically why you all are here, or if you're here just to stare at my face, I welcome you. Stunner I am aware of it. What this hair is doing, we still don't know. One day you will find out all of my secrets. Or not. But anyway, reading update. This is Nevermoor by Jessica Townsend, which is a book that I started reading on Saturday, and I just finished it after work. What was it? It was beautiful. It was wonderful. It was a wonderful magical adventure. And this is a middle grade book that Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin especially shouts about a lot, and I'm so excited that I finally read it. I have the two next books, Wundersmith and Hollowpox as well, though in hardback I am on the lookout for the Nevermoor hardback if you have it, the UK version, because it's super stunning and I really want it. But this is just wonderful. And to tell you briefly what it is about, Nevermoor follows Morrigan Crow, who is a cursed child who believes that she was meant to die on her 12th birthday. However, shortly before she is meant to fall dead somehow, she gets sort of picked up by Jupiter North, who is this ginger explorer who whisks her away to Nevermoor, where he enters her into the sort of competition of becoming a member of the Wondrous Society. However, there are many other things happening. We also have the Decalion Hotel, which is wonderful, that grows to fit its guests. We have a ginormous cat who talks and is wonderful, and I love Fen with my whole goddamn being, and just all in all, this was absolutely wonderful. But this was actually on my TBR, and that is the update for today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Hello team, it is Wednesday, and I thought I would drop in with a very brief reading update. As I mentioned on Monday, I finished Nevermoor, and then I pretty much that night started Wundersmith. I didn't get very far, but I did read a bit yesterday, and I thought I would come in and tell you guys what I'm thinking about it. I'm obviously not going to tell you about the plot, because it is the sequel to the first book, where we get more Morgan, more Jupiter North, more everything, and it is actually very funny. It's a very cute middle grade. It is also frustrating, however, because some of the characters are obviously like, it's like they're keeping secrets, and I don't like that in general. I don't like it in adult fiction either, because it just feels like a waste of time, but I understand why it sometimes happens. However, I love the wonder of it, I love the magic, and also I just really love these UK hardcovers. I'm still on the lookout for the first book in the UK hardcover, because it has shadows on it and I want that. So that's what I'm reading currently. I am hoping to pick up Hollowpox, which is the third book this week as well, so I might be reading the whole thing. But then that I will have read all of the books in the series that are out currently. I don't know how many books Jessica Townsend is meaning to actually write in this series, but I'm hoping it is many, because I'm slightly attached to these characters. And yes, this is just so pretty. Look at the foiling, and other than obviously the very yellow pages, you can't really tell this is a second-hand book. So you can tell when the dust jacket is on it though, because that is dirty. So yeah, obviously it is the 28th, so I have 2 days to finish this and 2 other books, which will most likely not happen. So we are most likely out in another TBR that has books from the former month on it. But that is the brief update. I will check in with you guys possibly tomorrow. Don't ask me what this is. I am a professor of some kind. We'll never know. Maybe. Bye. Hello, team! It is Thursday, and I thought I would come in with a reading update and also some book maily stuff that I may have gotten myself, which means that we are absolutely going on to a book buying ban in May. So, yes. Also, it's the 29th, so we're almost there. I did finish Wundersmith last night, which is the sequel to Nevermoor. This is a middle grade series. I have spoken about it previously. I don't know how well I did it, but I did really enjoy this. Ended up giving it another 4 stars. I'm very excited about continuing the series and reading Hollowpox, even though that is not on my TBR. I'm just gonna do it anyway. So yes, this is the reading update. Also went for a walk as per usual with my girlfriend during lunch, and I actually had a gift card for Waterstones, so we went to Waterstones and I got a book and then I got another book. First book that I got is this one. This is Piranesi by Susanna Clarke, who wrote Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, which I actually tried to read at one point, but it is very long and very intense and I was just not feeling it. However, I have heard really great things about this one. It is meant to be sort of like a speculative fiction, and I believe we are following our main character who lives in this sort of weird house, and he's always been there, and there is like a flooded corridor. There are thousands of statues and like the tides that thunder up the staircases and the clouds that move in slow progression throughout the upper halls. And then he has like these weird friends. However, messages are beginning to appear in the house and like secrets must be uncovered. And I just like, one, this is a beautiful cover, but this is what I really wanted for. Look at that. Look at that cuteness. We also have some really cute little end pages as well. So yeah, I've been thinking about this book for quite a while, even though it's a weird one. So we're sort of trying very slowly to sneak myself into other genres, but still sort of magical-ish. And then I also got another book. This is A Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Boulley. Not sure if it's Angeline or Angele or Boulley or Boulley. It's one or the other. This is, I believe, sort of contemporary and sort of thrillery. We are following a young 18-year-old woman who is basically trying to find a place where she belongs, and she can't quite fit in with the people at school in her hometown, but she also quite does not fit in with her father's people on the reservation. And somehow she gets entangled with this FBI investigation as people are dying around her, and she is trying to sort out what it means to be herself and also how to protect those that she loves. And this cover is just super intense. I am really trying to read more First Nation writers as well, and I just goodness, I believe it's just red underneath, but it is pretty. Look at that cute spine. And yeah, just continuing to branch out. And then as we were walking home, my postman gave me my package, which I'm excited about. This is the good thing about becoming friends with your postman. Just pointing it out. Why do you do this to me always? I just polished my nails. Why you do this? Here we go. So this is this is We Free the Stars by Hafsah Faizal, which is the sequel to We Hunt the Flame. It is a duology inspired by ancient Arabia. I absolutely adored We Hunt the Flame, and I'm very excited about reading this one. However, there is a massive scratch in my dust jacket. How dare ye? This is so pretty. I am so pumped to read this book. I can't believe I haven't read my e-arc of it already, but it's because I really desperately want to reread We Hunt the Flame first. And this is just so pretty, and I'm so excited about Hafsah's next book. which is, I think it's a Tempest of Tea or something, and it sounds so cool. And just, yes. Why do online booksellers do this to my poor hardbacks? But yes, this will be the end of my intense hauling. I have to. Yes, so that's the end of this clip. I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Anyways, hi team, it's Friday. Thank God. I keep saying that and I feel bad because the rest of the week is not bad. I am just very intent on weekend lately. Yes, so Friday, what am I talking about? I don't know. I went for coffee with my best friend as per usual to my new favorite place in the entire world, which is that little independent bookshop that I found. They have a teeny tiny little garden out in the back and it's super cute. And then I had a nice walk and I did things that I meant to do, like finally get a hair appointment, which is going to cost me all of the monies, and also I'm going to get my eyes checked. My bloopers. Anyway, I thought I would come in with a really quick little reading update. I started reading Hollowpox last night, which is the third Morgan Crow book. If you haven't read the first and the second book, just skip the next. I will put a time link down below, time point something. And basically, obviously, we are still following Morgan Crow, who is now a wonderful part of the Wondrous Society. However, so loud, and I have laughed out loud at several parts of this book. It's also really hitting me in the feels. So the first Nevermoor book I gave 4/4.5 stars. The second one I gave a 4 because I did get quite annoyed about some of the aspects. Still a very wonderful book, but I am absolutely sure that this is going to be a 5-star for me, and I'm very excited about continuing on this Nevermoor excursion life thing that I have started. So I'm really glad that Gavin and others have introduced me to this series. It's also one that I can then give to people instead of, you know, the other very well-known one by the stupid person. So yeah, so I'm currently reading this. Obviously means that I do still have 2 books on my TBR that I most likely will not read by the end of the day, aka will not read, so they will just be going on to my May TBR. So I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Hi team, it is Monday. Don't ask me why there has not been an update for a few days. I did mean to vlog a lot more this weekend, also meant to read a lot more. Basically, I meant to do many things and I did none of them. So this is the end of the vlog, but first let us do a reading update. I finished Hollowpox on Saturday. This is a solid 5-star read. I love this book so much. Like somehow sometimes series, like they start well for me, but then it's not till the 3rd book till I really love them. Check Sarah J Maas. But this one, so stunning. I laughed so hard several times. My girlfriend looked at me really weirdly while I was reading. I cried a little. I was like wholesome and full of heart, and I'm so excited for the next book coming out. I'm still hoping it'll be sometime this year. It might be next year, but this is just this series. Please read it. This is the thing that Gavin always goes on about, is the fact that Middlegrade is not just for 10 to like 14-year-olds. Like they are for everyone and everyone can enjoy them. So this was just perfection, and this was also my last read of April. I also did not do the majority of my shift down in the secondhand bookshop because I was busy being sick, so hooray for that. Didn't do a whole lot of reading. However, I did get around to reading Fireheart Tiger, which is not on my TBR, but I really wanted to read it because I'm in love with this cover, and also I really want to read other things by this author. So Aliette de Bodard has written this short story fantasy where we are following Tan, who as a child was sent away from her mother's court to sort of be raised amongst a warring country next to them that sort of has power over their country but sort of hasn't. However, she is not returned as a self-sufficient, brash, very confident young woman like her mother expected, but rather she is haunted by a fire, and she is haunted by her first love, and suddenly her ex-girlfriend returns to her mother's court and wants more from her. And yes, it is literally 99 pages and there is so much history and so much world building built in already. I wish this was 200 or 300 pages longer than it was. I ended up giving it 3.5 stars because this is the thing. Sometimes short stories just do not hit for me. However, I love the queerness of it. I love the magic and I love the writing. So I will definitely pick up other stuff by this author as well. And then before we finish this vlog, I have some book mail. First up, even though I did not actually finish my volunteering shift, I did find some books that I really wanted. Ha ha ha. So this is Robert Graves' The Greek Myths. This is from Folio Society. I paid $2.99 for them. Come out. And it is basically a collection of the Greek myths. You all know that I love these. Look, we even got maps. And it's just, yeah, just a lot of them. And I sometimes really like looking these things up. So maybe one day I will reread all of the Greek classics. But yeah, these are super pretty, basically new. They're 2 volumes. I'm very excited about having them. We've had them once before and sold them before I got to them. But yeah, no, these are cute. We got some mail from Middlegrade and it's not my monthly box, it's something else. Bear with me while I peel plastic off. So this is the special Illuminate editions of Days of Blood and Starlight and Dreams of Gods and Monsters, which is the 2nd and 3rd book in the Daughters of Smoke and Bone series by Laini Taylor. Laini Taylor. Look at these, oh my lord. And they have the beautiful like quotes on the back. I never actually finished the series. I read the first one and really enjoyed it. Believe I read the second one and still was like, yeah, this is good. And then I never actually picked the last book up. But these are stunning. And I believe that there's art underneath the dust jackets as well. So let's see, it says, once upon a time, an angel and a devil held a wishbone between them and it split the world in 2. Like Laini Taylor knows how to do things. And we are signed as well. Ooh, stunning. Ooh, that is a lot of color. Very. I believe it's her husband who's drawn these. And then we got foiling on the inside and it says, mercy breeds mercy, as slaughter breeds slaughter. We can't expect the world to be better than we make it. And then the 3rd book says, once upon a time an angel and a devil pressed their hands to their hearts and started the apocalypse. Okie dokie then. And the foiling says, people with secrets shouldn't make enemies. People with destiny shouldn't make plans. Look at this beautiful orange team. And then we got another very coloured snazzy thingy. Ooh, that's an intense gaze. But yeah, that is the end of this reading vlog. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did, and if you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button at the same time so you don't miss out on any other videos from me. You can also click the little bell, which gives you a notification when I put up a new video, which I do quite regularly. Also, let me know in the comments below what you have read this week, and then I will speak to you guys very soon. I hope that you are well. I hope this video finds you in good health, and remember that I'm proud of you. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.